Hello there, today you will learn about design of steel frame structure. So I'm going here to create a new model in SAP2000 software, and here will be default units for force, distance and temperature, and here I will choose one of the standard, and after that I am coming here to the grid only. Okay, the number of grids in x-axis will be 5, and in y-axis x, and in z-axis it will be 5. And spacing about x-axis will be 5, and about y-axis will be 6 meter, and about z-axis 3 meter. In first grid line location will be 0, 0, 0, and I will press OK. Here it is a structure. If you want to just modify, you can just change from here as well, and you can modify, like you can look here to the spacing as well. Like I have 1 story, 2, 3, 4 story, and you can add another one as well if you want. So I will add one, so it will be 3.4 meter. Okay, the first and other will be 3.3. It is spacings, and you can change here as well. Like it will be 5 and 6 meter. I will change here to 6 meters and 6 meter as well. I do not need this one, I will delete. And after that it will be like also 6 meter 6, and it will be 5 meter. I will change here to 5. Okay, and 6 meters, I do not need this one. Okay, look here, and you can change, or it is correct. So, and you can do modification here as well, like here the spacing. You can look here, it is 1 story, 2, 3, 4, and also other you can just change, like look here, or it is okay, then you will press OK and OK again. Now I am going here to define the material, and I will come here, like we have this steel material. I will modify here, so like it is FY50, so you can just change from here, modify, and you can just select different value, but it is okay, and it is for concrete. If you want to add a new steel material, you can add a new material, and you can select here United States, Indian, or Russian, or other European, or other codes, and you can just select here steel and different grades here, standard, and here is the grades. So I press OK. So like I have defined this again, but I will not do it because it is correct. I have just done the modification, then I will press OK again. Now I am going here to define a section here, section properties and frame section here, add new properties, and I will select here steel, or you can just select others as well, so it will be showing, but I will correct here steel. Then I flange here, I will select here like the code, it will be like here this one, the latest version, so a new one, and you can just select this one as well. I will select this one, and I will press OK. Here I will select here W250. Look here, I will select here from 200 here, and above here I will select from 200 up to 460 here, like here 460, the last one. Then I will select OK. You can do some modification, but it is correct, so it will be steel, not concrete. Press OK again. Material, so all these sections will be added. I will press OK again. So after that I will select again here, add new property, and this time I will select auto select list. So now I will name it here, it is composite beam here, and I will come here to the list section. I will select here the list from by 32.7 up to W360, here the last one, so it will be W360. This one is the last. From all these auto selections, the system or the programs will automatically choose one of the sections and will assign for that appropriate beams. Then I will add, so I have defined the composite beam. Now again I am coming here to add new property and auto select list, and here will be auto beam here. Then I will select here the list sections will be from 250 up to last. Then I will add, so all these auto sections will be added. to the outer beam. So then I will click OK. Now I'm coming here again, add new property, and it will be auto sections, and this time is auto column. Then I'm coming here to the list section to choose this list of the sections. It will be, so I will start here from here and will select all the list of sections here, then I will add. So all these auto sections will be added to the auto column. Then I will press OK. So I have defined auto beams and auto columns and composite column and other sections. It is the list of sections. Then I will press OK again. So I will once again go here to the section frame sections. Here we have auto beams, auto columns and composite beams. So in auto beams and auto columns, so like it is function that the system or this program will assign the appropriate column sections or a beam section for that specific beams and column wherever it is required in the appropriate, and the system or the program will choose it automatically from this auto selection sections. Okay, that is the function for auto beam and auto columns. Now I am coming here to draw and create the columns. So I will select here the draw frame cable. So after that I will select here the auto column. Like we have different sections and all these sections, and you can select here auto column. Then I will select and close this one. I am coming here to the YZ plane or view. Then look here, I will select this node and will select this one. So I have created here a column, so I will select here as well, and here and here. So then I will press select. Then I have created the columns for this 4-story structure for one column. Like you can look here, I will just rotate this one, and this is a column. So I will make it 3D. Then the same I am doing for other columns as well. So auto select and I will close, and the same I will do here as well. Then I will create and draw all the columns. Then for here as well, then select this one and this one, this grid point, this grid point and this grid point. Then you can right click one or press the escape or press this one, select more, then it will be finished. The same I'm just doing here, this grid point, this grid point and this grid point and the last grid point, and press the right click. The same I am doing for this column as well. Look here, so we have created columns for this side only, and we will do for other as well. So I will create all the columns. So here you can just draw columns for this side as well, or you can just replicate. For example, I will select all these columns which I have created here, then I will press Ctrl R, then I will just simply replicate. So like it is x-axis and we have y-axis and z-axis, so it is an x-axis, so I will make it -5. So it is like positive in this side and minus is in this side. I will just first time I will just increment one number here, then I will apply and OK. Look here, we have replicated all these columns to this side as well, and the same I will do for another. So I will make it like I will select again these columns here and I will press Ctrl R to replicate, and the same I will do here, and this time I will replicate it to -10. So because it is 5 and 5 10, but it is negative side. Look here, apply and OK. So we have replicated these columns to this side as well. Then the same I will do for others as well. So like I am coming here, it is 20, then I am going up. So we are here now. So I'm going up, we are here now, and we are here now, and I will select all these columns here. I have selected. Then I am going here to edit, and I will simply replicate here. You can just press Ctrl R. So we have now, it is in this, we have selected these columns, so it is 5 in 5. So I will select here -5 meter, and how many times? 2 times I have to replicate this ones, and I will apply and OK. So we have replicated all these columns to this side as well. So I have created all the columns for each and every side which was required to be a column. So all the columns has been completed, and you can just look here, it is fill object and apply and OK. So look here, all these columns has been created. So now I will just draw and create beams, then slabs, then we will do another procedure. So after creating a columns, I'm going to draw a beam. So I will come here, select this ones and the outer beam here. So outer beams and OK, close it. So I will press this grid point and this grid point. Look here, this beam has been drawn. So the same I will do for other as well. So the same I have done for all these beams. So I have drawn all these beams, then I will escape. Then I will select here these beams and I will replicate, Ctrl R. So these times, like look here, it will be in which axis? In Y axis. So I will make it close. So in Y axis it is how many? It is -6 meter. So I will just first check one number, I will apply and OK. Look here, this beams has been replicated to this side. So I will make it undo by pressing this one, make it undo. Then I have undo it. Then again I will select these beams, then I will replicate, press Ctrl R. I will replicate dy -6 and how many number? 1 2 3 4 5 number. I will select 5 number, then apply OK. So I have replicated these beams to other sides as well. You can look here also. Then again I'm coming here to draw from cable. I will select outer beams and close it, and the same I will draw here this side. So the beams will be drawn here as well. The same I will do here. So I will right click, then the same I will select all these beams. So I have selected, then I will replicate, Ctrl R. So it is in x-axis, I will make it 0, then x-axis is 5. Then this time I will make it first one time, then I will come here, apply. Look here, these beams has been replicated to another side, to the right side. 5 dx means it is x-axis 5 meter. Then the same I will do here. I will select, I will press OK first. I will select here OK. Then I will select all these beams this time. Then I will replicate, Ctrl R. This time is 5, but how many times? 1 2 3 times. I will make it 3 number. I will apply and OK. So all the beams for this has been created. Look here, we have beams here. So I will select all these beams. Look here, I have selected all these beams in this story. Then I will make it Ctrl R to be replicated, this time about -3 meters, because we have 1 2 3 story and it is in negative directions, like it is downward. So it will be -3, and how many times? 3 number, 1 2 3, and we do not have beams here in ground floor. That's why I will apply and press OK. All the beams in other stories also has been completed. So look here, like I'm in story in the top story, and then I am going down. So look here, we have beams, and here it is ground floor, we do not have beams. So we have completed to create beams in columns. Now I'm coming here to slab section. Look here, I'm going here above. So I will select these beams and I will click the right click, and look here, we have these sections, section properties, outer beams, and this is outer beams. So the system will automatically choose the section for beams. So if in case any beam filled, the system will choose like one section above that, so the sections will do not fill again, because the system is going to select that sections automatically and for appropriate sections. That is why I have used outer beams, so there will be no filled beams. If any beam in case filled, the system will choose different section for that beams and column. So after that, now I'm going to draw here the secondary beams. So we have option here, draw quick secondary beams. I will select this ones and I will select here the sections as a composite. So composite beams, so that's why I have defined the composite beams. It is for secondary beams. So you can choose here, it is parallel to y-axis or parallel to x-axis. You can just select here, so different here parallel sections, and I will close here, and you can just space it as well. So look here, I will draw here, this is secondary beams which parallel to x-axis. So the same I will do here and here and here as well. Look here, these are the secondary beams which are parallel to which axis? To x-axis. And the same I will do here as well, and here and here. Okay, so I have drawn the secondary beams for this story. Okay, it is in this first story. Look here, we have secondary beams here as well. These are the secondary beams. I will bring some changes, so there will be no beams, so here will be spacings. That's why I will just delete this ones, select and press delete, and the same I will do for other as well. I will select this ones and delete, and the same I will do for other floor as well. So I will make it select and I will delete here from here. So I have deleted all these from here and delete, and here. So I have deleted this section from all the stories, so it will do not have any beams here. Now I will select all the secondary beams. Here I will select the secondary beams, and I am coming here to the properties and select frame sections, and I will select the composite beams, select the composite beams, close, and I will replicate, Control R. I will replicate how many stories, like we have here the secondary beams here 1 2 3, so it will be 3 meter above, and how many copies? 3 copies. Apply. Okay, look here, we have just replicate the secondary beams to other stories as well. Okay, and you can change the secondary beams directions by choosing to the y-axis and x-axis from here. So now I'm going here to define here a slab or deck sections for the structures. I'm going here to the section properties, then area section. I'm coming here to select shell, then add new property, and I will select here slab, or it is called deck as well. Then I will select here membran, and it is thickness is 0.125, and the same for bending 125, and I will select this is the material. You can just select other properties if you want. So then I will press OK and OK again. So I will delete this one, do not need here, and press OK. Now I will just draw a slab sections for whole this structure. So now I am coming here to draw a slab or deck sections for this floor. I will select here draw quick area. So I will select this one, and properties will be slab or deck. Then I will come here, close this ones, and I will come here to just press here. So the slab has been created for these portions, and here, and I will do the same for whole this floor. Then I will replicate to other stories as well, or I will do it separately. So I have drawn a slabs or deck section for this floor as well, so and including the secondary beams and other beams as well. Then I'm coming here to select here, and I'm coming here to select, and here it is as area properties and area section this time, and I will select slab or deck, and I will replicate. I will press Ctrl R for replication. Then I will -3. It is in negative directions because it is top story, and 1, 2, 3, and 3 time I will just make it number. Then I will press apply and OK. So I have replicated the same slab or deck section to other floors as well. Now I'm coming here to define and the load pattern here. That is dead load, and under will be super dead load. Okay, so and here I will select here the super dead more, and here the super dead load and add. Then it will be live load. I will select here type as a live and will add. Then it will be earthquake and x-axis. So I will and the type will be quick here, and the code will be American Society of Civil Engineering 716 here, and add, and the same it will be for y-axis as well, and the same code in the same type will add. Then it will be wind in x-axis, so it will be wind here, and the code will be American Society of Civil Engineering 716, and the same it will be wind y. So, and it will be the wind type, and the same code pattern will be added. So then I will do the modification. Now I'm coming here to earthquake in x-axis. I will modify it, and I will select here about global x-axis, and it is a 5% eccentricity ratio. The time period will be determined by a system or a program, so I will select here this one, and here it will be user specified or the program calculated. It's okay. The lateral load elevation range, the seismic coefficient will be here, and this coefficient will be like this. Here will be 1.15, and here will be 0.51, and the long period will be 8. So but like these values will be taken from a map, so if you do not know, so you can just select where your structure located and search for that maps and find these values. And here the site class is B here or C, or if you do not know, you can just select here. If you do not know, you can just select this one, or if you know, you can just select that site class. And here the factors, the response modification factor is 8, and here the system over strength factor is 3, and CD is 5.5, and the importance occupancy factor is 1. It is okay. Then I will select OK again. I will select here the earthquake y-axis. It will be global y directions in 5%, and SS will be 1.15, and S1 will be 0.51, and the site class is B. If you do not know, you can just select these ones, and if you do not know, and B here, and here the time period will be program calculated, and here the same factors will be used, and press OK. And wind X I will modify. Wind about x-axis I will use here a cladding for this structure, for this steel structure. That's why I will use exposure from frame and area objects, and I will select here including area objects. Then it is speed will be 85. Like it is depends when your structure is located near to sea or it is far from it. It is like depends upon the location, but here I will select 85, and the exposure is also depends upon the location. It is okay. And here other factors you can just select and according to your structural requirements. Then after that, the other things will be like exposure height and others. You can just specify it here, or it will be program calculated. I will use these options, and I will press OK again. I will do modification for wind Y. I will use cladding system here, including area, and here is 85, and the exposure type is B here, and others is correct. Then here will be program calculated or determined, and press OK again, and I will press OK again. I will just select the cladding system here. Cladding is used only to transfer or send the wind load to frame structure, and the cladding do not have mass and stiffness. It is just using for wind load transformation to frame structure. That's it. So cladding do not have to be drawn automatically as in other softwares. So I will come here to the cladding system here. I will select here the draw pulley area here, and I will select here. I will select here none, because the cladding is just used for load transferring to the frame sections. Now I will create the claddings. I will select here this area, draw pulley area, and I will select here the section as a none. So because the cladding is used for transferring the wind load to frame sections, I will select here none, and I am coming here to select this grid point, and another one is this grid point, and the same as here, and back to here. Then I will press enter. So this cladding has been drawn. Same as I will do for another direction as well. I will just rotate the structure, and here this grid point, in the same this ones, and back to here, and press enter. So I have created cladding for this side as well. The same I will do for another side. I will just rotate the structure. So I will make it this point, and another this grid point, another the last one, back to this point, and make it enter. So I have created cladding here as well. I will rotate for the last side, for this side as well here. So I will select this grid point, another one is this point, this grid point, and back to this grid point, and previous to the first one, and enter. So I have created cladding. For this structure. Then I will select all the claddings. So this side claddings, and I will rotate here this claddings, and another side cladding, this side. So look here, I have selected all the cladding here. Then I'm going here to edit, and here area, and divide areas. Like here we have different options: divide area into this number, or divide area into objects. And here we have others like cookie cuts based and others, but I will select this ones, doesn't matter. I will select apply and OK. Now look here, we have divided claddings into different portions. We can select this area portions, and this one, the previous one was the whole was one, but now we can select different claddings. Look here, I will just select this, and look here, the cladding is different now. It is different, and this side is different. You can select different claddings on different sections. Look here, we have different sections. Okay, it was cladding creations and how to divide it. Now I will select all the slabs. Here I am coming, select and properties, and here area sections. I will select slab or deck, and I am coming here to assign. Here it is we have the area load and uniform shell. Here we have to select here, and here I will select here the super dead load, and here will be 2 kilonewton per meter square, and add to the existing load and will apply. Then I will get here the previous selection back. So I have selected all the slabs for decks, and here is live load. This time we are going to select live load here, and it will be 4 kilonewton per meter square, and will add to the existing load, will apply. Okay, look here, we have applied the dead and live load for this slabs, and you can just select this ones, right click, and you can load. So it is load, dead load and live load, super dead load and live load. Okay, after assigning the dead and live load, I'm going to assign the wind pressure. I will select here first to see the local axes, I'm coming here, select here, I'm coming here the local axis and press OK. So look here, it is the local axis, and here, so now I have selected this x-axis side. So, and you can look here to the local axis as well. Then I will assign here and the area load, and here the wind pressure coefficient shell. So I will select here wind x, it is about x-axis, and here I will select the coefficient is 0.8. So, and here, and OK. So we have applied wind pressure on this side, which is windward, and we will apply here from this side, which is leeward. So I will select here this side as well. So I am going here to that side to select. So look here, I'm in that side. So I will select here this cladding, this one, and here and here. So I have selected all these claddings. Look here, I will rotate. So I have selected these claddings. Now I'm going to here assign, and here area load and wind pressure coefficient shell. Then here is wind x, but it is leeward. It is that another side was windward, and here is leeward, and here is 0.5, and it is two joints, and add or replace to existing load, apply OK. So we have applied the leeward in this side as well. Look here, this side was windward and another side is leeward. So it is a leeward also completed. It is 0.5, and also it is depends upon the local axis. As you can choose the correct local axis, and you can choose the correct local axis, and we have assigned the wind pressure from this side windward, and from another side is leeward for x-axis. Now the same we will do for y-axis. So I am going here to select these both sides, and now I will select this side, this axis, this cladding. Look here, I have selected for y-axis, and we will apply the wind pressure. I am coming here to wind pressure, and here to the area load and wind pressure coefficient shell. Then this time it is load pattern wind y, and here it is windward, it is 0.8, and to the joint, and will apply and OK. So we have applied windward here on this side. Then I'm going here to another side, here to this side, and we will select this cladding here, select all these claddings, and we will assign here the wind pressure here as well, wind pressure coefficient shell. Then it is wind y, and this time this is windward, and another one is leeward, it is 0.5. Then to the joint, apply OK. Okay, like you can just select here. So like the cladding I have told before as well, cladding do not have any mass and stiffness. It is just for wind load transferring to the frame section. So now again I'm coming here, and I'm going to the floor like XY here. So I'm going here to the base. So it is a base of the structure. I will select all these nodes here. I have selected all the nodes here. I have selected all these nodes, and here I will go to assign and joint, here restraints, and will fixed, and OK and OK again. So I have assigned the fixed support to this structure. Look here, you can just go to XY and go for base here. Here is the fixed support for this structure. Like we have done everything. We have applied the dead load, live load, wind pressure, windward, leeward, and wind x-axis, wind y-axis, everything we have completed. So after this I will just save these structures and will run analysis, but that will be the second part from this tutorial. So watch that analysis part and another coming tutorial, that will be part 2 of this tutorial. So see you there for second part.